Welcome to Sixx's Word on the Curve, sponsored by LMT.
Is shutting down the curve. This is how we get the news. This is how we get the 411, the T.
What's up, my curvesters? We are live. Yes. I hope that everybody is enjoying their weekend, the Saturday. Let me be able to get it out. Y'all already know what we are doing. It's the celebrity information, news, update, gossip, whatever the tea is, we bringing it to you. And I got my girl Shawn the gossip with me too today. What up, though, Shawn?
Hey, everybody. Welcome.
Yes, welcome. We are getting it started. You already know we are live on Sixx's Word on the Curve Facebook page. And then for my YouTubers and podcasters, y'all know I upload the video after we are done with the shenanigans. All right, let's see who all we got in the live today. I see Karen has joined us. Hey, Karen, aka Twin, is in the building. Let's see who else we got. Jen P. Hey, Jen, what's going on? We're giving everybody a little bit more time to get on in here. I know a lot of people didn't even know we was gonna go live today. We did it at the last minute. Well, we knew we was going live, but I posted it at the last minute. So excuse me. You heard? All right. So we got a lot of information to bring to y'all today. Child. Shawn, I really don't even know which one we're gonna talk about first. I'm gonna tell you the truth because
Girl, it has been a lot going on, Jerron Mud. Do you hear me? And I love it.
Girl, yes. Hey, Jerron made it on 10. And
Yes, Jerron is on time.
girl, well, Jerron, I'm glad you made it on time. Let's go on and get into this whole situation with Steph Curry, his mom, and his dad. Okay, we starting off with the shenanigans already because I don't on, but it looked like they over here playing, mate swap or something going on with this. I know it has been rumored that both his mom and his dad have been separated for a minute. They're going through a divorce and everything like that. So, just to see them at the game with, I think these were friends of theirs who are divorced now, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, and so they came with each other's other mate. Does that make sense?
They basically did a wife swap.
They did a wife swap.
It's pretty much what happened. That the couple up at the top were married, Steph Curry and his parents are married. Now his mom is dating the guy and the daddy is dating the woman. Very weird.
Just all the way weird. I don't know what's going on, but we about to talk about it. Hey, Trouble T is in the building. You got your snacks and your drinks, Dron? Yes, perfect. Justine just joined us today. We are already starting off with a messy situation. Steph Curry and his mother and father is over here doing a wife swap with friends, honey. I don't know how this get down, but let's check this out. This is from blacksportsonline.com. Dale and Sonia Curry pulled a spouse swap. Dale is dating Nikki Smith, who is Steven Johnson's ex-wife, after Johnson stole Sonia from him.
Oh, is that what happened? Okay.
This is what they said. They so messy and petty, girl. Like you
Black
got all.
sports online sounds all professional, but girl, they be messy as hell. I done read some stuff on their site before. Child.
Well, we like drama and tea. So if we got to go to this on a regular basis, I'm here for it. Hey, Anisha came in the building. Hey, Nisha, boo. Yes.
Hey, Tanisha.
All right, so let's get into this tea. So they basically are saying they are the first to break this news that it appeared that Dale Curry had a new girlfriend after ABC put him on the Summer Jam screen while Steph Curry was putting the dagger in the Celtics during Game 5 of the NBA Finals. Girl, and everybody has been commenting on this as well. So look at what they said. They said Dale Curry is loving it. He is all in. So they got him pictured with his friend's ex-wife. This had the internet going nuts to the point that social media investigators were trying to figure out who this woman was all night. Here's what they came up with. We got a new scandal that inadvertently took over social media with way more impact than Stephen Curry's incredible performance against the Celtics last Friday. Now that's bad when y'all know y'all so more involved into the tea of his parents than the tea on the game court, honey. Because I would have been all in. I would have been caring about his parents. But anyway, this is some messy situation going on here. So I'm with it. Okay, the point guard's parents just went through a nasty divorce in which they both claim infidelity after 33 years of marriage. Reports of Dale Curry's college friend Steven Johnson dating Sonia Curry were pretty evident in recent weeks, but Steph's dad did them one better. Only a few people caught the truth at the beginning. This scandal will go on for weeks as the Western world is not really used to these spouse swapping traditions. The evidence is pretty significant and the woman bears a striking resemblance, but there are some issues with the story. The first one is that Johnson's ex-wife was named Kim and the woman in the photo is named Nikki Smith. From everything I can gather, Smith's relationship is unknown, but it doesn't appear they were ever married. The other issue is one of Dale Curry's best friends, Rex Chapman, has come out to say this is 100% false. What he doesn't explain is if the woman is Nikki Smith or if she is someone else. Is it possible that Johnson dated Smith years ago and then she got with Dale Curry at some point recently? It is possible, but we won't know anything until Dale, Sonia Johnson, and the woman in question speak up, at least until Game 5 when they all show up for the game again.
Girl, they ain't about to speak up. I'm gonna tell you that right now. They ain't saying not a word, and I don't blame them. If that shit is true,
girl, they better shut their trap.
Just hang your head in shame. That's what I tell you.
Girl, they need to cut all ties with this whole situation. This whole thing is just messy boots, everything. Hey, Joy, thanks for joining. Mm-hmm. What they say, Nisha said, I guess that's one way to keep it in the winning circle, the winner circle. Girl, they is doing too much. Why they gotta be like that? That's why I don't understand. Why y'all gotta be like that? Why?
I mean, this story though, it's interesting, but we don't know if that's the same person. Evidently, the story said.
Now that's true. We don't know if that is the person that they're talking
they
about.
are. What in the backwoods is going on here,
girl?
What in the world? Okay.
Girl, I can't tell it. I just know that when I saw a little snippet of it, Steph's mom had came down to the court to give him a hug and everything like that. And he didn't seem the least bit bothered with this whole situation. Like, no facial expression of her with dude or his dad with the girl, nothing. Just he was all into his game, as well he should be. But this nonsense right here, he don't need to get in the middle of it at all. I think he just, but I was looking.
If it's true, y'all need to watch the game from home. Now, that's it.
Watch the game at home, okay? Stay y'all messy asses off the damn court. But you know they is not gonna stop from seeing their baby play.
That's a big distraction. I wouldn't, if that is true, I wouldn't never do no shit like that. I would come to the game, but you got to stay at home or sit somewhere else. That's weird.
Exactly. Jerron said if they all remain friends, they get to keep vacating in the same beach houses they have been parlaying in.
I guess that's the way to do
Guess so. Nisha said, what in the suburban switch is going on?
it.
Steph say that ain't his business, right?
Like they grown, I'm grown, whatever.
Girl, whatever. Hey, Mama Joe is in the building. Hey, Mama.
Hey, Mama Joe, what up, girl?
Yes. Well, you know what? Jerron said he ain't just see them then. He grew up with them, and them parents been creeping out of each other's bedrooms in the early morning for years.
Oh, well. Okay.
Do tell, Jerron, do you got the tea?
Girl, you need to be up on this live, Spirit.
Girl, spilling all the tea. Nisha said, right. They need to wait until next season to show up. Now is not the time. Well, he don't need no distractions. He's trying to run a championship. You know what I'm saying? What in the redneck roof inn is going on? I cannot. Well, honey, speaking of messy, let's get into the next messiness, honey, because I guess Nene then called out Kim Zolciak on something, and honey, it's been a mess. It's been another mess. They Shawn. This on Instagram. This says, "Oop, Kim Zolciak says Nene is lying about her making racist remarks. Says she'll deal with her when Nene is done dealing with Bravo and NBC Universal."
Girl, now Kim, that could be yours, first of all. But apparently, Nene is not suing Kim, but she included her name in the lawsuit as an example of like the different treatments that they got. You know, she said Kim was saying racist remarks with no consequence, and Nene feels like she was targeted. So she was just using Kim as an example. And you know, so she wasn't trying to sue her or nothing like that. But child, I saw the Kim talking about she'll deal with her after. What you gonna do, Kim?
Absolutely nothing. Just go back home making babies again with Roy.
Girl.
Well, let's listen to what this little clip says, and we shall see what is being done and see what Kim said she gonna do.
Look, the elephant in the room is we know that Nene has this lawsuit that's coming out where she alleged a lot of things that happened. Kim, your name is mentioned in it. Is there anything that you can say about that whole situation?
I mean, she knows what she's saying is not true in regards to me. That's ridiculous, and she knows it. So I'll deal with her when she's done with them.
Last time, all four of you guys were in the same room.
Probably the reunion.
Over 10 years ago.
Yeah, all
Literally.
4 of us. Yeah.
All 4.
My first reality show was The Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I was this little producer who did not know what the he was doing.
Baloney.
Right?
Okay, so let me just go on and 86 that, because we don't care about what he's asking about that. But what she said was she gonna deal with her once she get done dealing with the rest of them. Child, first of all, they have been going back and forth for years. 4 years. When does it stop?
But I thought they had made up.
They did. That's why I said I don't understand why Nene always bringing up Kim in something. Why can't you leave that girl be? Because she ain't been out since she married Roy and had all them kids and did her reality show and all that other stuff. She ain't been out. She ain't been bothering nobody. She been quiet as a church mouse.
Well, that's Nene's whole point, is that Kim was on the set, you know, or saying racist comments and didn't get no consequences. She got her own spin-off shows. So that's what Nene is upset about.
But why you upset now, Nene? You been gone from Bravo for how long? You got fired how long ago?
Well, you know, honestly, she has been talking about this lawsuit since she left. I remember
Okay.
her going on Tamron Hall after it happened, talking about it a little bit. So she has been saying it. She keep dropping breadcrumbs on her social media, like, you know, she's being blackballed and she got receipts and all this, which, I mean, I don't know if she's being blackballed, but I know I don't understand why she ain't got a new show either.
Sidebar conversation. Look at the duck lips on Kim. All that
Ooh,
plastic surgery.
girl. Kim, is that the look you was going for? That's questions that need answers, girl.
And girl, they showed an old clip of Nene, honey, when she had her big beefy patty nose, honey. And
Ooh,
I was like, oh, she should have left
Nene,
it alone.
Nene is around here looking like a whole different person. Look at her in that picture.
Girl, she looked totally different.
I mean, I
I
get
like
it.
Nene with the big nose. This
Yeah.
kind of looked like somebody pinched her. I'm being so petty.
No, dude. Oh,
Oh God.
because
Let me go to the
somebody else
comments.
they picked us.
Let's go to the comments, Shawn, before I get in trouble. Jerron said, I am just speculating because if he wasn't shocked or distracted, he is used to it. Okay, yeah, I get you talking about Steph Curry. Nisha said, if they lose the championship, he gonna blame his parents, LOL, right? And I would too. Oh, the petty side step. Yes. Not Kim trying to throw shade. Kim don't get your wig snatched. You know Nene would come for her. If Kim is the one whose son got the dog bite or whatever. Is
Yeah.
Kim yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, GMP. Yeah. Nisha said, Shawn, right. Like, honey, you know you not secured.
Yeah, because on Nisha, when Nisha was talking about the wig getting snatched, I say again, because you know they done snatched it on that show. So again will happen, you know.
Girl, they done had a old messy situation. That's why we love the Housewives of Atlanta. They have been nothing but a mess. Jerron said, Kim, girl, you got no wrath. Nobody is scared. Nobody. Hey, Danielle, you was up late tonight, boo. Thanks for joining in.
Yeah, got her toothpicks out.
Girl,
Yeah.
yes. Nisha said, I don't know if she's smiling or frowning. LOL.
Talk about Kim.
Girl, it looks terrible. That's beyond duck lips. That's the toilet plunger lips, girl. Yes.
Oh Lord, G and say quack.
Hey, Shauna, thanks for joining. Girl, this is a whole thing. What's the tea with Nene and this lawsuit with the old girl, the booze she dating ex-wife, honey? They saying anything else about that?
No, I hadn't heard anything about that. I mean, I really feel like that lawsuit ain't going nowhere. If the husband comes out and say, no, Nene was not the cause of our breakup. I mean, that's the proof they need. What proof do the lady have?
I don't know. I mean, maybe she got those bills that he ain't paying for no more. That could be some proof.
Girl. I'm gonna tell y'all now, if you get you a rich husband and you ain't working, y'all better be siphoning off money. Siphon. You hear me?
Yeah. Save your money. Why in the heck you not saving bank? Like,
Girl,
especially if he giving you an allowance.
Girl, and she talking about you know, services are getting cut off. And I was like, you mean the cable? Because that will be a problem for me. We'll be tussling. We got to go to court if you cutting off my cable. I have him in court so damn fast, girl, his head was spinning.
Oh, Lord, help us all. Help us all.
Hey, Dr. J.
Hey, Dr. J. She said, yeah, she got them toothpicks out. Girl, I'm glad. Doesn't Nene have enough money? I don't know, because you know what? Look, the word on the curb is Nene's her club ain't been doing all that hot. That's what I've been hearing. The club she got in Atlanta, Lanithia Lounge, you know.
Well, when people tried to apply that she was implied that she was having money problems, Nene was like, baby, you know better than that. I got multiple streams of income. So I hope she's got investments. My assumption is that when her husband passed away, she would have got like life insurance.
Right.
You know, I'm assuming.
But I just want to know what multiple streams of income she had, because didn't her boutique shop close down? And then she got the lounge, and she's not on Bravo anymore. So what else does Lanithia do for a living?
I mean, whenever she was going around talking about I'm rich, bitch, I hope she was investing some of that money somewhere. She may have investments that we don't know about, potentially real estate, all kind of stuff, you know.
Girl, good luck to her. That's all I can say. I mean, I don't know. I ain't trying to count the woman's pockets, but anytime
I am. Yeah.
anytime you over here talk about you rich bitch, I want to know what how you rich? where you make your money, right? Swiping money here and there, right? Judge Joe Brown told y'all to have backup money. He did tell everybody. Yes. Platypus in the streets, duck in the sheets. Oh God, talking about Kim's lip. Okay. If he cut off the cable, I'm gonna go go on the county. Girl, we can't live without that cable.
You hear me? Girl, it's on and popping, Jerron. Okay.
Nisha said you can have multiple streams of income, don't mean it's making any bank. There you go, Nisha. I'm with you on that. Didn't she have a clothing line? She did, Shauna, but that ended up closing down. So I don't know. And then she got the lounge. Lanithia Lounge ain't doing well because people can't find it. It's hard typing Lanithia into the Wise app. Oh, in the circus, in this kissing booth with them lips. Girl, her lips is ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
I don't know why people are touching their lips. It's just all too much.
It's too much. They doing a lot nowadays. Leave it alone. Leave your lips alone. Okay, just leave it alone.
Yeah. Leave your whole damn face alone. What's wrong with y'all?
Well, hopefully Lanithia can get through this. If she's over here filing lawsuits with Universal and Bravo, her money better be long. That's all I got to say. Your money better be long when you going up against these big name corporations that got long streams of income, honey. They can keep that stuff in court for years. So
that's what I was thinking. I was like, Kim, you must gonna be waiting years to address Nene, because that lawsuit ain't going nowhere.
Nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. All right, well, honey, we still gonna continue with this mess. Let's get into it. My sister called her out on Facebook or my son post, honey, according to the balleralert.com. Monique's sister calls her out. God has shut you down before, and believe me, he will do it again. What in the world is going on, Shawn? What's going on?
Well, apparently, Monique's sister, who I don't know why she's speaking out, because apparently her and Monique don't even have a relationship. But she came out and said that, how you gonna be talking about somebody's family when you didn't even come to your own parents' funeral nor help bury them when we needed help?
Okay, so
I was like, oh, well,
let's just break down these wall barriers, honey, because we know that Monique has had issues with her family over the years. That whole scenario with Oprah is the cause of some of it, because they were always already having issues prior to Oprah undermining what she said, which is not to bring her family on there or whatever, but she did it anyway. So, but my thing is, I don't understand why the sister is coming out, especially if, like you said, they don't have a relationship. They haven't spoken in years. And why are you trying to spill tea on something that really nobody cares about? I wish I had some noises in the background to drop some bombs and clues on this, because this is, to me, this is irrelevant. And it sounds as if she's trying to ride the coattails of the drama between DL Hughley and Monique. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
we already got bad vibes and stuff going on with Monique anyway. We, like many people, already think that she has just been conjuring up drama just to be doing so. So this little bit of tea that you spilling ain't even on the forefront, and nobody really cares about the sister. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say nothing. Even if I didn't have a relationship with somebody in my family, I'm not going to go on social media and air out our dirty laundry. I mean, this is probably known that after that Oprah thing. I guess Monique stopped fooling with her family.
I guess so. Well, girl, I guess she want to speak her piece. So let's read this BS and see what the hell she said. She said, "Enough is enough, my sister. Stop the madness. It's not a good look." Millicent wrote in a lengthy Facebook post several days ago, warning Monique that this drama will only bring her down. She cautioned the star. God has shut you down before, and believe me, he will do it again. Let's start by staying on the topic. You are and have been displacing your anger on the wrong people. Oh, really? Well, who should she be displacing her anger towards? You got a clue? I ain't got no clue.
Probably she was talking about her husband, I'm assuming.
Well, her daddy.
Girl, because they say he got mind control over Monique. He be like, shut the fuck up. She be quiet.
When he ain't looking, she be talking again. Well, Millicent continues to say, why don't you start sister, with you, and that begins with one digging deep and praying. When we pray and God hears us and he gives it back to us, it should say something to you. But you choose to listen to the devil, who was a once fallen angel. Take heed and clear your house up because it's dirty.
Well.
Oh my God. What? Maybe craziness just running her family, because her sister sound like a whole nut job too. I'm just saying.
Girl, she talking like she's speaking from the book of Revelations. That ain't in there. It's not in there, madam.
Look, GMP said, I've been referring to her as Nonique. I said, oh, boom. That sounds, that's the sound bomb for you. Okay, nobody cares anymore about you. Nonique, nobody. Monique's sister is tired of looking like a fool due to her sister's actions. Relationship or not, that's a family reflection. The neighborhood is asking questions at the grocery store. So you think she being bombarded with all of this stuff when she go out and about? Girl, let me tell you, I didn't even know the name of her sister. I didn't even know that she had a sister. I knew she had a brother, but I didn't know she had a sister. And I ain't never heard her sister's name before today. So
yeah, I hadn't heard of her sister either, but I was perusing her page, and Shauna, you may be right, because she looks like she had on a Walmart uniform. So you there in your damn line working, and they asking you about some damn Monique. I'm like, yeah, I feel you.
Gerard said she just want to hear you impersonate the husband again, Shawn.
Gerard is a damn mess.
Oh my God. Go on, Daddy. Go on, let them hear you speak.
No.
Hey, babies.
What that be saying? Shoot.
What do Monique be saying? Do she be saying, hey babies? Hey babies. What she be saying? What she say?
Hey babies.
Hey babies.
I love us for real.
I'm doing all of this so that you don't have to go through it, despite everything that's going on, my sweethearts. It's what she call them, my sweethearts?
Yeah,
I don't know what she did. My baby.
But have you noticed that once she responded to D.L. Hughley's daughter, she done pretty much disappeared.
She needs to.
Yeah.
Look here, we ain't heard from Will Smith since the Slapgate. We don't need to hear from you either.
He know what to do. Disappear until the people forget. You got to give people time to forget.
You better fall back. You need to fall way back. You heard me?
Well, Joyce say Monique is about to get herself blackballed again. You hear me? Joyce. I mean, I'm gonna try to check out BMF when it come back out to see what she doing on her head. I ain't even watched the first season, but I'm gonna check.
We couldn't even get past the first couple of episodes of BMF. And I still saved them all.
Girl, we gonna have to take time to watch it for instructional purposes.
Well,
People,
it would be good if we could stay woke. We couldn't stay
yeah,
woke. We couldn't stay woke for the whole thing.
yeah, it wasn't given. I didn't care for it, but Sixx, I was expecting you to really like it because it was based in Detroit.
Well, I was expecting for us to give us more of the tea and the drama that was going on behind the scenes because it was a lot of that. But
Yeah.
that fell short in the first 3 episodes. And y'all know I only get 10 minutes. And when it first started, you got 10 minutes to give me a little taste of some of this drama to keep me all in. You ain't give me that. Like, yeah, no, absolutely not. I'm sorry. Can't do. No,
Yeah.
can do.
Yeah.
Nisha, you laughing hard again, girl. Oh, Joy, she say, my sweet babies, my sweet babies, my sweet
Girl.
babies. Yes.
And
Yes.
it sounds so condescending when she says it. I just be like, Monique, hush. Hush.
She is doing the most shining. I know, right?
Ooh.
Jerron said, because DL Hughley's daughter said, pull up and I will give you the address. Okay.
I know that's right. Oh, Shauna say she may not watch the new season because she own it. Well,
Oh, well,
girl,
I mean,
look, she's the second person from Detroit to say they don't fool with Monique.
let me tell you, they've been saying, and I've been on a couple of bloggers, YouTube pages and stuff, and people that have been talking about this whole Monique DL situation in the comments. You know, I always tell y'all get more of the tea if you read the comments. Y'all got to set aside the time to read some of the comments that go down because they be spilling it. Girl, they be saying, like, from a lot of them from Detroit was saying, we wasn't trying to see DL Hughley. They weren't under the impression that DL was the headliner. They was going to see Monique. This is what they were saying. So, you know, I know a lot of people are upset about this whole scenario and stuff, but they, from what I've been hearing and reading in these comments, they was going to see Monique at this show. Now, on the other hand, people been saying the same thing too, that they was under the impression that DL Hughley was closing it out because some of them wasn't going to see Monique. So I don't know, y'all. I just know it's a lot of people that's out there saying, you know, that they was for her when she came to the D. So I don't know. 50 Cent loves Monique. Girl, he trying to give her a chance. She keep putting her foot right in her mouth and out her ass. She need to stop. Stay in the comments everywhere. A lot of people do support Monique. They do. Well, I mean, for the most part, her family issues is rooted deep. They always had issues. And I recall her saying that she had some stuff going on with her and her brother. She didn't want to be bothered. The parents was taking up for the brother and doing all types of stuff. So she closed that door. And I don't like it when people say, you know, when somebody in the family makes it big and make money, you expect for them to fit the bill for everything. Look here. That was just as much your parents as it was, man. And whether or not she decided she wanted to donate any of her money to help with burial and stuff like that, that's up to her. That's not something she should be forced to do, especially if she didn't have, like, she wasn't talking to them or something like that. You still expect, and she wasn't even messing with y'all. You still expect for her to dole out some money.
No, and you know, people just really, they love saying that. Like, she didn't even help with the burial. Girl, look at her. I done had at least 4 grandmas just grandmas and aunts that passed away over the last few years. Let me tell you something. They always pay was that damn insurance policy. The insurance man coming by here, I got to pay it. They keep an insurance policy. Older, I don't know about white folks. I can't speak for them, but old black folks, they always got their damn insurance. They be prepared for their burial.
Yeah. Yeah. And y'all need to make sure that y'all read them lines on some of the insurances because they do depreciate some of them after so much time. So you thinking you might be getting a lump sum at the end, you know, to take care of everything. And it's not even what you thought it was. So double check and read. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, they thought, okay. So Shauna said, we thought she had new good material, but not. Okay. Okay. Jerron said, y'all need to get life insurance. Stop expecting people to do it. I ain't GoFunding. Okay. Yeah. Stop saying we need to help bury my folks on GoFundMe. Okay. That's crazy. Shawn, most of us have 2 grandmas. Did God give you extras?
No.
I didn't want to say that.
My great grandmothers on my mama and daddy side, and then my grandmothers, girl, they lived a long time. Like my great grandma, which was my mother's grandma, lived until she was like 105. and 4 or 5. So, you know, it was a lot of generations there. You
Why
know,
you
so
fall for the banana in the tailpipe?
told you, Ron, you know, but
Why? Why?
at least no, Jerron, because you know, I think that's as far as the generations went back, you know, that I can recall that I knew anyway.
She said you had at least 4. Oh God.
Jerron is a whole
She a
mess.
whole mess. Well, if y'all notice, a lot of the superstars and stuff is now coming out doing, you know, concerts and tours and stuff. They trying to get back into locomotion and stuff, making some money because they've been off tour for so long and their money is dwindling down fast. Because I told you, if you in the music business, the only way you make money is through endorsements and touring. Well, honey, they was recently at some festival where they had rapper Little Kim was performing, honey, and she had to break out singing Doja's Cat Woman because the crowd didn't know any of her songs. Did y'all hear about this?
Let me be your woman.
First and foremost, I'm not even trying to be rude or anything, Shawn. How do people not know Lil Kim's iconic music?
I'm amazed.
I am too.
You know, that doesn't surprise me depending on the crowd. If it was people that was born like in 1994 or 5, they don't know Lil Kim.
Well, look, I want you to take a look at this crowd. Now I'm gonna mute this so that we don't hear and do no copyright situation since she's performing Woman by Doja Cat. I just want you to take a look at the crowd. Okay, here we go.
Okay, let's take a peek at them.
Take a look.
Well, that one guy knows it. Look at him waving his hand.
I don't care what nobody say. Them people look like they've been up under and all around the roots of, you know, the 90s. They don't look like this is a young crowd. This don't look like, and it's a mixed crowd. It doesn't look like they from no 80s. These are not no 80s or, you know, 2000 babies. These look like they from the 60s, the 70s.
Girl, they don't want to see Lil Kim up there airplaning and bopping around.
Y'all cold-blooded. Y'all are cold-blooded. Lord, I ain't singing no Doja Cat. Girl, and you love that song. Look, I just thought maybe she had extra grandmas from being on Maury. A grandma from 1982 to 84, then one from 1984 to 86.
Girl, I'm gonna kick your butt.
Oh, God. Then yes, I do agree. If you're not around a family member for a long time, why should you have to contribute to a burial? I agree, Danielle. But girl, this is a whole mess. I'm sorry. These people look old as shit. You should know. You should know Little Kim's music.
I mean, at least know a couple of her hits, you know. But, you know, was Lil Kim, I mean, this is really beside the point, but I don't really know offhand. Was Lil Kim like a big crossover artist? I mean, I know in the hip hop community, she's a legend, but did she cross over to different?
And I don't remember if she did. I'm going to say she probably didn't cross over, but she was iconic in so many different ways with her music. Like she always did modeling and stuff for, you know, Dolce & Gabbana, Louis Vuitton, like, you know what I'm saying? Her music was played on the runway. So I would kind of feel as if it may have been like a universal thing, but I'm not sure, girl. I'm not sure. But people in the comments were saying that this was the wrong crowd, wrong concert, and you can't go to someone's concert and don't know their songs. Well, I get that, but how they not know? This one lady said people born in the late 90s and 2000s probably don't know her. Not a crime if it's not her crowd. But these people look old as shit to me. So how is it now?
Well, let me tell you something. If that's a festival, Sixx, I don't know what type of festival it is, but I know like a lot of people in my generation ain't going no damn festivals. Who else was there? Frankie Beverly and Maze, SWV.
Was this the festival where they had everybody there, like Neo? They had Genuine, Timberland. They had, you know, was that this festival? Because they had a whole bunch of different stages for people to perform, and you could just walk around and go from stage to stage and see different performances.
No, I don't think that was it. That was in Vegas. I do.
Okay.
That actually happened like a little while ago. So I don't think that was it.
With all the icons that they had on that festival, why wouldn't Little Kim be there? I'm just saying. So I don't know if this was it or not, but that's sad.
Well, we comment from Von Trail in there.
Von Trail says, show the other videos because that's a lie. They most definitely knew Kim's songs, and she did Doja's song because it went with the sets. And from the look of the crowd didn't know Doja's song. Okay, period, point blank. Period, point blank. Now, I'm going to tell you, I don't know Doja's song, but I don't listen to her. Y'all know I stick with my.
The only reason I know it is because we do a dance off of it in Trap Cardio.
Okay.
So it's a cute little poppy sounding type song.
I like that one song Doja got. Yeah. I like it. Whatever she be saying, I like that one song, but that's it. That's the only Doja song I know.
Well, Jerron has a good reason. Maybe they know Little Kim's lyrics, but they didn't recognize the face of the woman on stage. Because when I partied with Little Kim in the 90s, she didn't look like that.
I'm dead. I am dead. Okay. Y'all better leave Little Kim alone. And sidebar conversation, you guys, y'all look forward because she's coming out with her documentary, her biography, whichever one you want to call it. And I just hope that when she bring it, she bring it. I don't want you to be skipping over a lot of stuff because you had other people been telling your story for years. Okay, with these movies and stuff that you didn't approve of or anything like that. So I'm just saying, as a Little Kim fan, y'all, you need to bring it. Because we still ain't heard nothing about this book that you so-called was supposed to release. Did she release this book? Nope, I don't think so.
She pushed it back because I remember I think you and like a couple of other people in VIP were going to back order it.
Yeah.
But she had pushed. It's supposed to came out like in November of last year, wasn't it?
Of last year, and we still ain't heard nothing about it.
Interesting. I wonder what happened with that.
Maybe she waiting for the biography so she can drop the book. But I'm going to tell you, don't overkill like Bobby Brown is doing.
Well, they say Bobby's show is decent.
We still ain't checked it out.
I know. I wonder why.
I don't know. Probably because I don't want to hear nothing about his girl.
Oh, Jerron said, Kimmy, in this book, are you going to tell us about the time Faye said she beat your ass and stole your wig? Oh, Jerron, I cannot.
Speaking of book, y'all buying Omarion's book in September. What he gonna show us? Dance moves? What he got to talk about? Yeah. Let me tell you something, Nisha. If he not in this book telling us about the scandal going on with his group and his manager messing around with them when they was little, then I don't want to hear about it.
Yeah, I'm not interested in his private life, to be honest. So no, I wouldn't purchase that book. But you know, if they get it in my library, I'll check it out. Now, I am not against the free book.
Now, look, what I am interested in is just looking at him. He ain't got to talk, just stand there.
Well, if he want to release a nude book, I buy that.
Oh, bloody. I mean, if he just give us a magazine with just pictures of him, I'm okay with that. Like, I'll take a look, you know what I'm saying?
Girl, because he be showing off his gray sweatpants, girl. And I was like, oh, okay.
That's showing what you're working with.
That's where your hype went to. Okay.
Okay. Oh my God. I want to know Kim's side or the story, right? If Omarion have a centerfold life-size pull-out pic of his brother, I would check that part out. His brother
is fine.
Yes. And Nisha said with pop-up pictures too. Nah, y'all doing no more. Y'all do too much. Like what? What and what? Child. Well, big ups to Little Kim. I hope, that for the sake of all of this, I hope that they knew her songs and they didn't know that particular song of Doja Cat. I hope that's what it was. Okay. Child, let's get into this next hotmess.org. Your girl Britney Spears was getting married, and it's a lot of stuff going on with her this marriage, but they did run into one of her exes, if you care.
Shit, they didn't run into his
No,
ex.
wait, hold your tongue, Shawn. It's not that ex. We're gonna get to it, but they did run
Okay.
into to the ex,
Oh yeah, his ex. Okay.
yeah, and they asked him a couple of questions about it. So Britney Spears and Sam, I ain't gonna even butcher up his last name, it looked like asparagus, are officially married, and the longtime couple tied the knot in front of the 60 guests on Thursday, including Madonna, Paris Hilton, and more. And while her ex-husband, Jason Alexander, was not there for the fairy tale ceremony, one of the exes seems to be pretty happy for her, Columbus Short. Now, if y'all don't know about this, and we did read Columbus Short's book, we was listening to it on Audibles, and he was telling us how her mom and everything did not agree with her dating a black man. And it was a whole situation. So they were secretly hiding their datarization and all of this, and it was just a whole mess. But they had a good relationship, and it ended up being, I guess, a breakup moment because of the mom situation and how she felt about it. And then he hadn't stopped work. Now, if y'all don't know, now Columbus Short is one of those guys. To me, I feel like he is really one of the hip hop legends in dance. Okay, am I saying that good? Can I say that? I think he is, because he choreographed a lot of Neo's video. He choreographed a lot of Britney Spears tours and dance moves and stuff like that. Like, he is a legend when it comes to hip hop dance. And y'all remember the movies he was in and stuff, Stomp the Yard and stuff like that. He actually choreographed those dance moves in those movies as well. So give him his just due when it comes to, his dance and stuff. I know that we still is in this whole scandal with him from being from Scandal and stuff, but he has been a legend in these streets for a minute. Let's take a look.
Before you start that, I think he does probably could be considered a legend, but his reputation keeps getting jacked up because when he gets drunk, I'm assuming he likes to put his hands on women. There's been a few that came out. His wife. He got
both of his married.
So I think that's been his biggest issue. He was one of my favorite characters on Scandal, but after they booted him out, I'm like, sir, what is wrong with you?
Yeah, he needs to get himself together, and we were rooting for you.
We were all rooting for you, Columbus.
Yes. Hey, Renee, thanks for joining in. Yes, you was up in the building. Why wasn't her sons at the wedding? Yeah, Kevin Federline don't want to get in the middle of anything that got to do with marriage and Britney. And I really do believe that there is something still going on with Britney. And I hate to say it, you guys, but I'm just going to put it out there. Like, even though she got rid of her conservator, she's still been on social media and doing weird stuff. Like, stuff is still not adding up with her.
Yeah, that's why I said I know him and her were hammering out a prenup. I hope that she has a good legal team around her that can help her with the prenup. I mean, the fact that she got a prenup is a good thing, but I hope, that, because I'm like, shit, the prenup ought to say, you gonna get what I give you, Sam. You ain't got no money.
Girl, well, he's trying to pull, I think, a Kevin Federline, because she was pregnant, she had a miscarriage and everything like that, but I think he's trying to lay it down so he could stick around.
Brittany better quit getting caught up like that. She doing worse than these men. Have a baby, then get put on damn child support, girl.
That's a mess. GMP said, when Madonna is on your guest list, go. Let's go. You even care if anyone else shows up? Oh, well, honey, first of all, Madonna need to bring back the old Madonna, because this new Madonna, have you seen her lately? Have you seen her, Shawn?
Girl, I seen her booty.
She got fake booty. She got the duck quack lips. And it looked
Yeah.
like somebody stressed her face like Play-Doh putty or something like that. Like her whole face looked like it's smeared up. Like she needs to stop with the plastic surgery. And she needs to stop trying to be out here like these Instagram models.
Yeah, Madonna, it's really not cute. But
It's
you know,
definitely not.
she is a legend. You know, Madonna definitely is, and I like her music. But she, girl, we don't want to see that old lopsided booty.
Girl, I know that's right.
We
I
don't
know
want
that's
it.
right.
I'm good.
Look, Nisha said, of course not, because they owe money. Joyce said, Columbus Short fell off with the shenanigans, right? The wives should make him some grits. Come on now, Jerron.
Girl, Jerron and Dad share everybody with grits.
Y'all,
Hey, Tish.
yeah, her crazy looking burnt out nude pic was weird. She's still weird though. Brit is like a homeschool controlled child because she has no social skills or now have to live life. Yeah, living life. I think, well, yeah, she done had people controlling her the whole time. So I agree with you on that one too, Nisha. Jerron said her makeup always looked like taking a black Maybelline liner and burn it with the big lighter, then rubbing it all over her eyes. You talk about Madonna?
Nah, she talking about Britney Spears.
Oh,
girl.
she talking about Britney. Okay.
Her makeup always looked like she just woke up. She went to sleep in makeup, then she rubbed her eyes and just jumped on live. Hey, Brittany, you didn't wash up before you came on here, girl.
Oh my God. Jerron said the old Madonna been gone 5 rotating buttons ago. Madonna got a piece of them youngins and don't know how to act. Girl, I don't even know what these youngins see in her besides the money and stuff, because honey, it ain't no way I could be laying up in bed next to somebody who looked like one of those wooden puppets.
Oh, oh. That is what she be looking like. I'm like, oh, girl, them cheekbones sitting up there.
Yes.
She be looking like that Saw mask. Remember the movie Saw?
Yes.
Jigsaw. That's what she be looking like. Jigsaw.
Oh my God, beside her. Okay, well, let's take a listen to what Columbus Short said about his ex-girl, Brittany girl.
Mm-hmm.
Look, man, you dated Britney Spears in the past. I gotta know. She's getting married. It's
Congratulations.
This is big. This is huge.
It's huge.
It's happening.
I think she finally gonna find her happy.
You think that's important? You know what I'm saying?
To find her happy.
After all,
To find your happy is important.
I'm
trying to find my happy right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You a damn lie.
Finding your happy is important.
I love that, man.
She found her happy. Leave her alone. Let her get her happy on.
Yeah.
She deserves it.
Listen.
She entertained us for years.
Absolutely.
She gave us record after record, videos after videos, tour after tour. Let the girl get her happy on.
Any message to her?
I love you, B. I miss you. Love you. Congratulations.
That's sweet, man. That's sweet.
Yep.
Hey, God bless you, bro. God bless you. You send a wedding gift, maybe?
He ain't sending a damn thing.
No, absolutely not.
Oh, he said a damn thing, but that was really nice of him to let her get her happy. I agree, and you need to find something else, sir. I don't know about getting your happy through getting a relationship. Maybe you need to get your happy with spending more time with yourself and learning about you, soldier boy. Tell him.
Yeah, I mean, I do think, and he looks like he's in good shape now, so I hope that he is.
Yeah, good luck to him. Danielle said Madonna got some young guy like 20-something years her age. Yeah, she had him. They broke up, Danielle. Leave Pinocchio alone. She trying to find her wood maker. Look, y'all know doggone well. Don't come for me. Y'all know that's what she looked like. Y'all know it. And then Shawn didn't do no better when she told her she looked like the puppet from Saw.
She do. Oh, thing. Oh.
What in the world is going
I mean,
on?
I really feel like at some point you just have to age gracefully,
Mm-hmm.
This don't make no damn sense because you look stupid as hell.
Girl, what is going on?
I mean, you plastic surgery, girl, it's just going out of control. I guess that's the time we live in.
Well, we did talk about, Alicia and Bobby Brown, little reality show and stuff like that. And I guess, they've been making their rounds and stuff, doing interviews and da 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 da. And somebody decided to ask Alicia, and shout out to Joy for tagging me on this, because y'all know I was going to go in and go have on this one anyway, because she be doing too much. But she decided to, give her take on the whole comparing her to Whitney Houston, which you could never in my Angela Bassett voice.
Lord, why would people be comparing her to Whitney Houston? I don't even know why that would be a conversation.
Well, maybe because she over here trying to steal the spotlight, like J Hood was saying on a song that didn't really do that good.
Girl, if you don't leave, I love Spotlight. Leave J Hood alone.
I mean, you got her over here doing a reality show of him and his new wife and his kids, like they did with being Bobby Brown. And,
shit, they probably need the coin. The coin.
He does very well. He does very well.
Bobby out here still working and touring. He trying to get that wealth built up.
Well, yeah, I guess so. When you decide, let me shut up. Let's go on and read this whole situation. Bobby Brown's wife, manager Alicia Etheridge Brown, speaks on being compared to Whitney Houston. Bobby Brown was doing an interview, and they also interviewed Alicia alongside him. And she gave a recent, an eloquent answer on how she finds her peace with knowing that Whitney Houston will always be a part of their story. Okay. Well, I find my peace because it was based on love. They had a love story that, was amazing. I don't focus on the negative of any of it. I know she was a beautiful human. I know this from her children. I know this from Bobby. And, it's respect. I don't compare myself to anyone. I know my value. Bobby is a loving person. I don't ever feel compared in any way. I feel valued. I feel supported, and I give her love. Look at Trouble teeth on.
Okay, girl.
Trouble, you already know. Let me just say this. And then, Shawn, if you want to comment on her. I mean, I know of her and all of this other stuff, but I really do believe that she has manipulated this whole situation, and she's using it. You know what I'm saying? She's using it to the best of her ability. And okay, I get it. You're his manager. This is your job. This is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to get him gigs and hook him up and book him and do all of this other stuff, create new revenues of income, da 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 dee, da 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 dee. But in the meantime, keep Whitney Houston's name out of your mouth.
Yeah, that's fair.
Keep her name out of your mouth. Stand beside him, but keep it zipped. We fans of Whitney Houston don't want to hear nothing about how you deal with people comparing you, because ain't nobody comparing you. You could never be compared to the Whitney Houston. You could never.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's all I got to say about it. Y'all tuning in, y'all watching this Bobby Brown biography and his reality show. Have y'all started watching it? I know I did a poll on the curb, and only one person said they was watching and they thought it was good. Only one out of all the people on the curb. Sixx, you sound so interested in this topic. No, I'm not. And you know it. First of all, Alice, now I'm calling her Alice. Sit down. Shawn knows she ain't never in her life pulled up Spotlight on Spotify or Apple Music.
No, but I had a mixed CD with Spotlight on it. You know, that was back when you used to get your music off of what was that website called? LimeWire.
How long ago was that?
So, shit, I don't know. My daddy had made me that CD, but I liked it.
That sound like that was a long time ago.
I had the CD player in the car. I'll tell you that much. It was
Oh
long.
yeah. Oh yeah, now that's long old school, honey. Yeah, because they don't even make CDs in the car no more. Why you reading it like that? Is that's your Alicia voice, girl? No, that's my unenthused voice. That's how it was in my gutter voice. Da da da, right? Da da da, right, Jan? Don't talk about Nippy. Don't nobody come for Nippy, okay? My encounters with her wasn't great. See, Trouble T said it too. And what did I say, Shawn? What did I say?
I mean, you did say the same thing, that she was kind of rude and standoffish when you met her in person. So I definitely get why you feel that way.
Yeah. I'm just saying. Yeah, that's right. Keep my girl name out your fucking mouth. 1891, a long time ago, very long time ago. So yeah, so I don't know. Nobody else really has been checking out the box, and we still haven't gotten around to reviewing it and stuff because I really want to critique it. And I'm gonna have to do my due diligence, because if we are going to bring you the information, then I have to set aside my differences of what I believe and just give y'all the information, because I try my best not to put myself in the middle of all of this mayhem and stuff like that. But the whole scenario, it's just eerie. It's just, I taped it too, and it's just sitting there. We ain't delved into it. And I don't like that she talks for him during interviews.
Yeah, I mean, and honestly, I ain't never watched her in an interview. I didn't even watch that interview right there. I ain't watched her nowhere. Only thing, I've read a few headlines about her, so I don't know much about her to even make a statement about her as a person.
Well, she's not even, she's not even warranted for me to press the play button on this. So I'm just gonna send this to you separately, and then you can take a listen yourself.
Girl, all right.
She said,
Okay, girl.
What the one thing that we forgot to talk about with Britney Spears was her ex-husband crashing her wedding. Now let's get into this.
That's what I was wanting to bring up, because I was like, oh, what's going on?
Girl, yeah. So according to Hollywood Unlocked, they said that Sam was just interrupted by her ex-husband, Britney and Sam's wedding. Jason Alexander, who reportedly told security at the singer's home he was on the guest list before attempting to stop the nuptials from taking place amid preparations. He has since been detained by the police. Child, let's take a look at this whole scenario.
Yeah, because this video had me cracking up. He went up introducing himself like, hi, I'm Jason. I was like, oh, you can throw it the hell off, huh? Let me know, is you crazy? Okay.
Absolutely not. Here we go.
You gotta leave.
Don't put your hands on
You
me.
gotta leave.
Don't put your
You
hands
have
on
to
me.
leave.
Please don't put your hands on me.
You have to leave.
Hey, where's Brittany? Brittany. Hey, I can trespass. You ain't gotta have a gun.
Go.
Hey, Brittany, don't fuck with me, bro. I'm done. So here's the inside scoop, guys, of the bullshit wedding. Jason Alexander. What's up? You love roses? Who are you?
What's up, Michael?
Michael.
Did he say who are you? He just
and the dude talking about, I'm Michael.
I'm Michael. How you doing?
I would have been like, who the hell are you?
Girl, they said his stupid butt went live on Instagram Thursday as he approached the event security, telling him Britney had invited him and that she was his first and only wife, and he was going to crash the event before some kind of physical struggle. Alexander's phone then freezes up. Child, go sit down. Sit down.
You damn weirdo.
We can't never have, like, why y'all can't just leave Brit alone? Leave her alone. Leave her alone.
long was she married to him? Girl,
For
let me look.
2.5 seconds. 2.5 seconds.
How long was Brittany married to Jason Alexander? Googler.
Mm-hmm. Oh, then Trouble T said, and looks at him while he speaks like, don't you say, right? Don't you say a thing. Yes, Trouble, in regards to Bobby Brown. Yes, Nisha said it's just sitting there because it ain't important and she ain't Whitney, right? Yeah, nah, don't even press play. Just post it on your MySpace. Security had one
Lord.
job, one damn job, which was secure. But he was all up and through the crib, walking around like, what up, though?
Sixx. He was married to her for 55 hours.
I told you for 2.5 seconds.
Girl, I had forgot about. Oh my God. Oh, I had forgot about it. Oh my gosh, that is crazy.
Girl, crazy.
Sir, you don't even count. You just go. Just go. You don't even count.
I'm a first husband.
You a huss. We can't even say husband. You was a huss.
You was a huss. How you questioning people, right? The security ought to breathe like a mug. 13 hours. Brittany took Niecy baby daddy, and Niecy must have put a root on her because Brittany been living in hell ever since, right? 55 fucking hours.
That's it, Jen. That is all. Okay.
2.5 seconds worth. 2.5 seconds worth. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, well. Big ups to Brittany, honey. She sure know how to pick them, though, don't she? That's all I got to say. She didn't pick.
I hope that this relationship is legit. I think they have been together like 5 years, but she really do deserve somebody, I feel, that's gonna come in there and be with her for her, not just looking to ride on her coattails and stuff, you know?
Girl, yes. This is just crazy. I'm wishing for her the best. Yeah. All right, so let's get into some more basketball scandal, y'all. It's just tears that runneth all over on these courts, and I want y'all to get it. Because
Girl, what's done happened now?
Girl.
Oh, yeah.
Girl. So Nikat Ackman, I think that's how you say it, says Kevin Garnett is the secret father of her 2-year-old daughter and wants him to pay child support. Now, you know he been married for 100 years. Shawn, look up and see how long he been married.
Okay, now you know Kevin Garnett got that coin. He had a huge ass contract.
Yeah.
Girl,
yeah.
He got that money. So if that is his baby, she got to be getting paid.
Yeah. Well, I just want to know, you out here cheating in the next room. You over here doing this whole thing, child, on your wife for all these years, unless he got divorced. And now that's why I said look it up, because I cannot remember. Okay. But while you looking it up, let me get into what they say. They say NBA legend Kevin Garnett has been sued by one woman named Nikat Ackman. And according to her, Kevin fathered her 2-year-old daughter. The NBA legend is yet to respond to the woman's claim. So they say in new legal documents obtained by The Blast, and y'all, this is on blacksportsonline.com. You can find this article. They say that Ackman asked the court to formally order custody and child support for her young daughter, claiming the basketball player is the father. In filing, Nikat claims Garnett is not fighting the issue of it actually being the child's father. Instead, she is looking to establish agreed upon support in Los Angeles, California. On Friday, June 3rd, 2022, Ackman filed the custody case saying Garnett and one have signed a voluntary declaration of parentage or paternity regarding the minor children. But she is asking for the court to make the NBA star provide medical insurance for the minor child, contribute to add-on expenses incurred on behalf of the minor child, including but not limited to uninsured medical expenses, child care costs relating to her employment, payment of preschool and private school tuition, and extra curricular activities. Plus, she is asking Garnett to start a college fund for the daughter who we are choosing not to name. Interestingly, Nakat doesn't mention Garnett on social media, but regularly posts pictures of their alleged child. It appears she is currently with someone else. Also, there appears to be no mention of the two having a child 2 years ago. At this point, it would be up to the judge, and the duo will have to face off in the LA courtroom unless they can come up with an agreement. It's possible this will be an amicable agreement that just needs to be formally signed off on in California.
And he's divorced, FYI. He was married for 14 years.
Okay.
But he is divorced.
Girl,
as you see, he was ordered to pay $100,000 in child and spouse support to her. She was seeking $100,000 in spousal support and $46,000 in child support, but apparently they just gave her $100,000.
Child, she claimed a documented basketball player will get almost everything, and she would only receive an initial $500,000 to $1 million. That's sad. That boy.
It said he was scammed out of $77 million
by his financial advisors.
Girl, that is cold-blooded.
Girl, what is going on? What is going on? Girl, they said the ink wasn't dry in 55 hours. Talking about Britney in the first episode. Kevin, just send the check, right? Listen, we know you're gonna get paid, but baby, you got demands, right? When he get divorced? Yes. What was the year he got divorced?
He got divorced. I think it actually was finalized in 2021. She filed in 2018, but they were saying it was like a contentious divorce. So,
child, honey, these scandals and stuff that keeps going on with these people. What is going on? We got to do more better.
Yeah, I definitely feel you. Girl, these men better start getting a damn vasectomy. That's what they better do.
Girl, you know they don't. Cause look how Nick Cannon did his so-called he was gonna get one, and what happened?
Girl, I don't even know what to say about him. I know you're probably gonna mention him pretty soon, but they keep saying, well, he got money. Money doesn't make you a parent.
Let's talk about it. Let's go on into it. Let's segue right on into Nick Cannon. Let's talk about it, because he got another baby on the way with one of his baby mamas. Three. Wait a minute.
Yeah. 3 babies, not just one. 3 with 3 women.
Okay, you got to spell it because I thought it was just one. So go ahead.
Oh no, girl, you can bring up. Let me get you the article because they got pictures of him, girl.
OMG, he got 3. Nisha said, I told y'all Nick wasn't done, and he had more in the woodworks. Girl.
Yeah, he said he got more. He was doing a video with Angela Yee, an interview.
I found it. Hold on, I got it. Hold on. Okay, found it. Hold on. What? Okay, so it's just gonna show the pictures.
It might be 4. I don't know, 3 or 4. 3.
It's 4 on them here. Let's see what it say. Let me see.
3 women and 4 new babies. Because it's the one in the white fitted dress. She has a set of twins from him already.
Okay.
So yeah, all of those women are pregnant.
All at the same time?
Yes, boo.
Oh, Jesus, fix it.
I mean, look, yes, he can financially support the kids, but having kids, like Jerron say, in different cities across different households, how are you effectively parenting? I really want to know.
How can you spread yourself all over like this? Like,
I mean, and he's out working, which I'm pretty sure he has to be. I know he's going to be in Dallas next weekend for the Wildin' Out tour. They touring all over. So he's out working, which he should be. But how in the world are you going to be spending time with your children?
FaceTime?
Oh,
maybe they need to be on Instagram or something where everybody can join at the same time.
Yeah. Girl, Karen said she hoped they all been tested. He said that they have, Karen, because of his underlying health issues. He has to get tested constantly for different things. So he said when he goes, he just tell them test me for everything.
Right. As well, he should. Wait, 4 pregnant mamas and 5 babies, because I think the twins mama having twins again. Oh my God.
No, is she?
That's what Nisha's saying. Yes. Well, he putting his Costco membership to use, girl. Yes. Yes. That's crazy, ain't it? Girl, and what happened to his vasectomy? Because that should have still been on the roster. He should still be trying to get that done.
I don't think he's planning on getting no vasectomy. The way he was talking, you know, when he said he was doing celibacy on that interview with Angela Yee, he went about a month and a half without sex, and that's about all he could take, you know.
What do you got, about 15 kids now? How many damn kids they got? That don't make no damn sense.
You know, like, honestly, if he was who he is with the money and he had a wife and they were opting to have that many kids, I would see it a little bit differently. But for him to be getting all these different women pregnant and stuff like that, it just doesn't make sense to me.
Why they keep falling for the banana in the tailpipe?
Shit, apparently Nick is putting it down.
Why you can't put it down and strap it up?
Yeah, he's putting it down, but also shit for the financial security of it, you know.
Girl, I just hope he got his ducks in order, because if he was to ever pass away, how these women gonna stay surviving? He better have his will and stuff together and delegate that money evenly, honey.
Yeah, but you know, the thing about it is he has all of these kids and these women, and they just seem content. He got too many rules and regulations for me. Like, if he buy you a house, you can't even have a man company over there.
Oh, well.
He say he feels like it shouldn't be no man at a house he paying for. You need to get you a man that can afford a house.
Exactly. I feel the same. If I'm putting the bill.
But who the hell finna sit here and be by yourself?
Girl, call your friends over. Call your girlfriends over. Have girl night every night. Or call some of these baby mamas and y'all get together and get the kids together.
A booty call is coming over, Nick. You may not know about it, but they come.
They coming. Yes. Are they sister wives? I guess they are all over the world.
He was saying, if I remember correctly, all of them don't even get along like that.
And yeah, he said they don't even have to get along. And I thought that was crazy, because you got kids with them. Your kids is brothers and sisters. What I mean, you're not gonna be able to get them together. They can't be together. Like, crazy.
They could be together if they were with him.
But when are they with him? That's the thing.
Well, he say he spends plenty of time with his children, more than the average person, is what he said.
So he have them on the calendar.
I truly don't know how he coordinates it. Every now and then I see a picture of him here and there with, you know, some of the kids. I saw a video some months ago. One of his little babies was extremely smart. They was giving him some little note cards. He was reading and everything.
Oh, so, yeah, I did see that.
Kids do, you know, I don't, you know, Mariah Carey's children they ought to be close to being teenagers by now, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, you ain't got to worry about Mariah's kids.
Right.
You could 86 Mariah's kids out of this equation, because she got her kids. So, you know.
Right, with all this bullshit.
She don't want to be around all this. She don't even be knowing half of the kids he be making, honey, child. Yeah. That's just sad. Whatever Mariah did got his ass crazy in love with everybody else's pussy. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I don't want to diagnose him because I don't know, but damn, it seems like he is addicted to sex for real.
Yeah, it could be. Oh, Nisha said, I'm sorry, I don't care who, what, and why. It's something with these women. They say they all know And so on, but okay, they say they all know and so on, but mentally, I just can't imagine. Yeah. Yeah. It's different households. You're intentionally teaching the kid a dad is a part-time. Oh, that he's part-time and that's optional. Okay, if he was a woman with different baby daddies, society would see it differently, right? He only
Girl, that
visits
she'd
them.
be drugged if she had 10 different baby daddies now. Girl.
Jerron said he
Real
only visits them when they ovulating, it seems.
girl, like he got a calendar. Doop doop, alarm go off. Such and
Okay.
such ovulate. Let me fly in.
Girl, you are not a sister wife if you're not a wife. Say
Ooh.
it again. Oh,
Back to run, yes.
and Joy said, but they are evidently not by themselves. They sitting and waiting for him to drive by. Yes. Yeah, that's what it seemed like they doing. They just be waiting for him to come around. So yeah, if he was the man for them, then he wouldn't have to worry about another man being in their house. Well, I mean, if he paying for the house, he making the rules, and they sitting up here following it, then that's what it is. Yes, not the calendar Sixx. Yes, Nick got a sex Rolodex. Well, the sister girlfriend needs to get along with these thousands of kids. His career as a hortician. I'm done. I think Nick is trying to proving something to the world that he's created in his head. He's lost Mariah and he lost his mind. Girl, you know that a lot of people were saying the word on the card was that he was trying to create all these kids because he got issues, and hopefully have someone to be able to, one of his kids could be able to help him out in the long run if he ever needs help. Now I do know he had kidney failure. He's mentioned that. And then he also has, what is that him and Tony Braxton had together? Lupus. They got lupus, and he has lupus as well. So I don't know. I guess he really honoring stay fruitful and multiply, because hell, that's what he's doing.
Right. I think that it's probably when he almost died, it just probably did something inside of him where he felt like he needed to leave a legacy.
Well, he sure got a whole bunch of legacies, don't he?
Girl, he made sure. Oh, I'm gonna have a legacy. Yeah, right.
A legacy. Why your boy finna get 25 years in prison? That's what's going on with your boy R. Kelly. Now, let me just say this before, we have not talked about R. Kelly in a whole long time. Okay. Right. A lot of people didn't even know that his sentences was coming up. They already thought he was locked up. Because he is locked up, but he's been waiting on sentencing all this time. So y'all know I'm gonna have to do it. Let's see if I can find it, because we ain't did it in a minute.
Oh shit. We back. Karen, close your ears.
God, we ain't heard it. We ain't heard it so long. We're gonna have to give it to you, just a little bit of it. Okay.
Let's settle down for a second. Now, I would like to get to know. Let me think. Do you have your passport? Did you get your shot?
Yes.
Girl, would you like to come back with Ross to America?
America.
Y'all know we had to do it. You have your passport.
Did you get your
Come on, Robert.
Who wants to come back with us to America?
Rob say, who want to come back? Oh. Why you sticking up the bad finger? Who you cussing at?
See, man. Nisha said with her earplugs. I didn't even play the whole thing. Y'all stop being so dramatic. Y'all know I had to give it to y'all. We haven't had Robert Kelly church in a minute. Okay. If y'all didn't remember, but I just recently remember when he had that in the closet multi mini series thing that he was doing,
Oh, yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
in the
You
cloud.
trapped in the closet. Girl, I posted episode 10 on the curve just for y'all amusement. Just for y'all amusement.
Girl, I must have missed that. I'm gonna have to go watch it because that right.
It was good. It was good.
Hilarious.
It brought back memories, girl. We was waiting on every episode that was coming out. We was waiting on it. Y'all stop being dramatic, talking about y'all closing y'all ears and need ear plugs and stuff. Okay, let's get into it. Federal prosecutors in New York told a judge Wednesday, June 8th, that R. Kelly should go to prison for more than 25 years following his conviction last year on sex trafficking and racketeering charges. The singer, they say, avoided punishment for them for almost 30 years and must now be held to account. After decades of accusations of sexual misconduct, Kelly was convicted in September on 9 counts related to accusations that the singer orchestrated a long-running scheme to recruit and abuse women and underage girls. He plans to appeal the verdict. Of course he would, but not before his sentence on June 29th. So it's coming up. They said in a brief file Wednesday, prosecutors from the U.S. Attorney's Office in Brooklyn urged Judge Ann M. Donnelly to make that sentence close to an effective life sentence for the 55-year-old Kelly. They cited the seriousness of his crimes and how long he has been able to avoid consequences for them. Put simple, the defense's crimes were calculated. Do y'all think it was calculated?
Hell yeah, it was calculated. That was orchestrated, calculated, everything.
Oh my God.
Girl.
Who else? Oh my God. Well, I mean, them girls was showing up for the dozens though. I mean, they kept coming too.
I mean, they did. And but the thing about it is if you commit a crime with a teenager, you can't say, oh, well, the teenager knew it was a crime. You did too, sir, and you the one that it's illegal to do it,
Well, let me just say this, because remember when they was doing the whole R. Kelly situation, some of them were lying about their ages just so that they can get with him.
Yep, but that still doesn't excuse you, unfortunately.
It does not. And I'm not making excuses for it. But I really don't want to continue to read this whole thing because I really want to wait until June 29th. I want to know if they're going to air this trial. Are they going to air it?
Well, it's just the sentencing now. The trial is over. So
the trial is over, but I mean, are they going to air the sentence? Because I want to see it. I want to see what he looks like when he gets the verdict.
No, but they probably going to give his ass the max, child.
That's
my expectation is for him to get 25 years, which would mean he would be 80 years old.
Damn.
He still has other trials too. In different states, I believe. That's just for the trial in New York.
Oh, really? Oh, dang. I forgot about the other. Child, he ain't gonna never get out. Renee, you ain't gonna never see him. Never.
Renee, don't come back.
Well, you showing up by the dozens because they thought they were going to the ice capades. Oh my God, when you show up to school, it's calculated, right? R. Kelly knows when he saw them girls wearing panties with the days of the weeks on them, they were kids, allegedly. I cannot.
Girl, you hear me, Jerron?
Oh my God. Well, They say in this article, regardless of how many years are handed down later this month, Kelly will still face a second trial in August that could see additional convictions and prison time. In that case, Chicago federal prosecutors accused Kelly of possessing child pornography and obstruction of justice. In March, Kelly asked Judge Donnelly to delay the New York sentencing until after the Chicago trial, but the judge refused the request after prosecutors argued that many of victims had already waited years to see the defendant held to account.
Well, Robert, you had a good career. You made your choices. Now it's time for you to deal with the consequences. You do the crime, do the time, sir.
Woo, honey, and that's a long time. That is
you hear me? Do you hear me, girl? Woo.
Yes.
Now he might. I don't know if he'll be able to win on an appeal, but I'm sure he's gonna keep appealing.
He is gonna keep appealing. I believe it. It's gonna be held up in court, but I don't know. He ain't got no more money, so what we doing? What we really doing?
Well, yeah. But shit, you know what? I bet you people be sending his ass money.
I bet you too. Because remember that one chick that so-called sent him that money when he got minded out that time?
Yep. He probably be getting all kind of money put in his commissary.
You better believe it. And girl, he already had that video floating around where he was singing on the phone to people. So maybe he making money from that too.
Shit, I would be. You want me to sing happy birthday to your mama? You couldn't give me 6 cup of noodles.
You are step in the name of love. Oh, let's get into it. Y'all know she got her doggone show on Revolt, and her first guest was, of course, her none other than her boyfriend / man she smashing billionaire Dick Diddy. That's what she said.
Girl. I did peruse that interview yesterday morning when you sent it to me, and
what you think?
It's interesting. I guess I get what Diddy is trying to do. He is helping her by giving her that show. But you know what, girl? Beside the point. But girl, did you watch that video on Tanya Blunt that Trouble T put on the curb?
I started it and I got sidetracked. I got to go back and finish it. But what happened? What's the tea?
Let me tell you something. So, she had won some type of singing competition hosted by Natalie Cole back in the day. And she wound up getting a record deal. But that record company had went out of business or something, and she wound up getting dropped. So then she got signed with Diddy, and Diddy was working with her. And you know how he do once he get his attention on you, he was working and producing and doing all of this stuff. But then all of a sudden, his ass done lost interest.
Oh, well.
So over time, she wound up getting a lawyer to try to get out of the record deal. He had her on he was supposed to put her on a gospel album produced by him, and I done forgot the guy's name, but he's a big gospel artist. It was supposed to be, it was like a compilation album with her, Mary. I think he might have said Kirk Franklin was on there. All kind of folks.
Okay.
Well, that album never released either. So she finally got a lawyer and got them to release her from the contract. And when they did, girl, by the time she was 19, she had, I think, got married and had a baby. Then she wound up divorced and homeless and just sad. And I said, Diddy strikes again. That's what I said in the comments. That's why I thought about him, because I'm like, he seemed like he is helping Carisha. I mean, even though her career is popping, he's boosting her by giving her this podcast. But what's gonna happen when that relationship go kaput?
All I got to say is everybody that Diddy done laid hands on in regards to business has not been good for the person or the artist.
Right. He never seems to have an issue on his end.
Oh,
But
no.
the artists that work with him, I mean, like, girl, you best just make sure you keep on doing your rapping because, first of all, hosting ain't your forte.
And sidebar conversation, don't come for me because they, a lot of people be like, well, he didn't do Mary J. Blige like that. No, ma'am. There was a lot of things going on with Mary J. Blige and P. Diddy. And from what I hear, it went down in the bedroom.
What?
Allegedly. I don't have to say that.
Interesting. I didn't know about that.
Yeah, that's what they were saying. And that's what they said Crazy Girl was trying to tell everybody. What was her name?
Jaguar Wright.
Jaguar White was trying to tell everybody about Diddy. And nobody wanted to hear it. Nobody.
But anyway, that I got off track. But back to that interview, I thought it was a nice little interview. She was asking him questions about, different things that we did want information on. The only critique I had of her is that, she definitely needs some speech classes.
Girl.
Classes. I mean, I get being authentic, but people got to be able to understand you, ma'am.
Girl, honey, she was over there with her broken English all over the place. Okay, like, and then when he was asking her questions like, "What do you see yourself going with the show?" and da 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 da, and she was just like, just sitting here kicking it. Like, what? Right, that's what you see the future of your show. Well, I want to talk about this and I want to talk about that. So you don't have a plan for this show? Like, you don't have a direction in which you want to go? Like, that's crazy. And you just gonna be having people come up here and y'all just gonna be kicking the breeze like you do in the basement and stuff, which I get. That could be entertaining. What I will say is she was very straightforward with him, asking him all the questions that we wanted to know. She asked him about the heartbreak or whatever with Cassie. He didn't say her name, but that's who he's talking about. He did say that, he did cheat in the past. So she asked him, was you a cheater? Was you cheating? He was like, yeah. He was like, he don't do it no more. He's just more upfront now. And, she asked him about their relationship and he told her, we dating. He was like, what are you doing? She was like, I'm dating as well. And da, 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 da. So she was asking the questions that we wanted to know, but baby, she don't know how to talk.
But also, I just wanted to let you know, I did see today, I guess people were not dragging her, but trying to give her advice, telling her, watch out for Diddy and this and that. So she had to come out and say, because she was basically like, we go together, but I'm single. So she was like, we go together, but when I do single shit, you can't say nothing.
Right, because he said he dating too.
Right.
Yeah. Diddy loves them and leaves them. And when he leaves them, he gets it all. Oh, well. And Jerron said she heard that before. See, I'm telling y'all, that's what I heard. You don't have a plan when something is handed to you. I guess not. And go ahead.
I was just going to say, I do want to clarify that when the show went out, I did read the credits and she was smart enough to get an executive producer credit. So
yeah. Let me go to it and see if they play it at the end, because I did see it as well. And I was like, look at her. Okay, so she got her name on this. So she footed the bill for this and da 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 da. So which was good, because that means she is part owner. You know what I'm saying? She part owner of this. See, look, here it is. Krisha, she was the host. Okay. And then they got executive producer, her and Diddy. So she put money up as well.
Yeah.
So that was a smart business move on her end. So yeah. Well, child, it was interesting. It's not my forte. I don't think that I would join. The only reason why I ended up joining because she had Diddy on there, the first guest. But her proteges or people that's on her level in the entertainment business, they not somebody that I would normally check into because I'm old school. So,
Yeah, for me, it's just I'll be like you. It will depend on who she has on there. If she has somebody that interests me, I will go, watch it. But I don't even know if I got Revolt on my cable. But if I do, I never go to that channel.
I don't never really go to Revolt, but I do tune in to Drink Champs on YouTube, on Revolt's YouTube.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So look, everybody was over here doing this whole thing because Jock was over here spilling the tea about some stuff back when he was dating Cassie and how she got her iconic one side shaved head. That was her like signature hairdo and stuff. And they was in the club. He said that they was in the club and some white lady in the club had the haircut and he jumped up and said, Cassie, you're gonna get your hair cut and it's gonna be shade on this side, da 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 da. And she was like, okay. And then that's how it came to be. Interesting.
But what's funny to me is that young Jock was like, you doing that because he asked you to or told you to? And she was like, yeah, I do what he wants me to do.
Yeah. And what does that tell you? That she didn't have an input in what she wanted.
Yeah, I mean, she looks gorgeous, but if I didn't want to cut my hair, then I ain't cutting it.
But she said, whatever Diddy wants, Diddy gets. I guess so. When he's sitting up here prancing you around and getting you music songs and getting you into these movies and stuff like that, making you have a little bit of career when you was stolen from a whole nother relationship.
Who was she with, girl?
You don't remember we talked about this on the live one time, Shawn, that she was with this guy, and that song that he did with Cassie was the reason why Diddy ended up meeting Cassie. And they were friends. He was in the music industry and everything, girl, and turned around and took her and took that music.
Cold-blooded Diddy.
Now, if that don't tell you something about Diddy, I don't know what will. Joy says she remember. And he still give you what you want. Right. You still get what you want out of the relationship.
Right. I mean, I liked her one song.
He was a producer. Yep. What song did Cassie have that you like?
I know them other guys, they've been talking about the way I do what I do. I forgot the rest, but that's the one I like.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That was her. Was that her one hit? One and only hit. I was about to say that was her one and only hit, right?
Oh, yeah. Jen said it's called Me and You. That's it.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that was the one song that I liked of Cassie, but I don't think she had any more hits after that. Oh, well, she's married with 2 kids now and a nice looking husband. So,
yeah, good for her. She finally woke up and got the hell on. Go, Cassie.
Girl, she got trapped in the web that weave and she is now leaving. You heard?
Yeah, it do seem like when people mess around with Diddy, they be messing around with him for a long ass time.
They do. They stick around because he let me tell y'all something. One thing that even though I believe that he is a metrosexual, okay, and he has said it, I also believe that, allegedly he's the down low brother or whatever. But I also think that the women that he be with, he treat them really, really good. Like we've never heard anything about him not taking care of them.
Very generous.
And they always say he is very charismatic. He engages, like he is the Bellamy's from what I'm hearing. So,
girl, you know that other girl he was messing around with that had went on Tasha K. Well, she had released her music video, girl.
Okay.
And I checked it out. I didn't look at the whole video, but sorry, the part I saw. She had a Diddy lookalike in the video. I was like, oh, now, girl, you doing too damn much. First, I thought it was Diddy. I said, oh, Diddy in the video? Oh, that ain't Diddy. Oh,
he ain't even messing with that girl. That's why she out here doing the things that she doing to try to get attention so he can come back.
Yeah.
Hang it up. Joy said he probably paid them to be giving them what they wanted and living the lifestyle. Yeah, Yeah.
Yeah, because Young Miami on that interview, she asked him, was he the type to drop $100,000 like on a shopping spree? He said, yeah. He said 250,000.
And yeah, let me just tell you, him being a metrosexual, the majority of that is for him, not for you.
You're old man. Girl, did you see the video? Because I follow him. Did you see him in the massage the other day? The girl was cocking his leg off.
Yes, girl, I saw that video. And I was like, what is going on? What kind of massage is this? I was like, this is not what I wanted to see, Diddy, okay?
I don't want to see you cocked up in the air like that, Diddy.
Nobody, baby. Well, look, y'all, we about to segue into our reality scoop, honey, because you know Shawn the Gossip is finna give it to us. And guess what? I got Shawn the Gossip, her intro to the whole segment. So let's get into it.
I'm a celebrity now. I got an intro. Yes.
Let's get into it now.
Yes, and shout out to you, Sixx, girl, because you hooked that video up within an hour.
Yes, thank you. I was like, shoot, we always talking about the reality show. Shawn be coming up with the scoop, y'all, because some of them I really don't indulge in, but she give y'all the tea, right? Yes, Trouble T. Hey, Shawn the Gossip, okay? Well, look here, Shawn. Let's start off with Marlo and Candy's mess, okay?
Oh my God, yes, because girl, that was some juicy tea now.
Okay.
Marlo then decided to take her ass on some interview and try to talk bad about Candy, y'all. Yeah, she, you know, on the episode of, I think it was like the week before last, when they were getting ready to go to New York, Candy had sent everybody some vibrating panties.
Yeah.
Well, apparently Marlo was clutching her pearls and super offended by this. So she goes up on that interview and say Candy needs to be worrying about doing more for the Black community instead of worrying about sex. Talking about she been effed out of Atlanta. I was like, what?
Girl.
Oh, when they told Candy about it, let me tell you something. Candy was hot as fish grease, girl. Her voice got the quaver. You know how Candy do when she pissed out, girl.
Yes, honey.
Her voice get the quaking. Candy say she gets on my mother effing nerves. Candy say I am sick of her. She was like,
my God, girl.
Say, I have helped Marlo. Sixx don't play it for y'all because if y'all didn't see that girl, I was like, ooh, Candy, read her, girl, read her.
I am trying to pull this up as we speak. Let me see. Here we go. Because the one I pulled up, honey, did not give me the tea, but I think this one will. Hold on. Here we go. Because I was over here cracking up.
Your classmate, Marlo, seems to think that you should be doing more for the culture and even said that you need to stop talking about sex. So how do you feel hearing that tonight?
So funny. And that's why she be so fake to me. Was it day or last night she was sending us the invites, her thing. She want us to come support her in her business or whatever. And I was the first one on the group text, probably the only one, no, one of two of all the housewives who said, oh yeah, girl, I'm gonna come be there for you. She gets on my motherfucking nerves. I'm tired of her bullshit. She's fake as fuck. If y'all do not know, I have been doing way more for the community than all of them. I don't mind saying it, okay? I don't always do everything I do on television, but if you want to go to television receipts, even the food drives that I did in the past, who was the main one trying to show up to help? Her. And she want to act like she don't remember? Listen, I pay off college tuitions for people I don't even know.
Okay, Miss Candyberg is giving back to the culture.
What? I put all my businesses in Black communities so that I can bring more jobs to our community. What's she doing?
Oh,
And to be clear, of all people that I've helped, she should know. Because when she wasn't on this show and couldn't get on this show for years, who helped her get another show on another network? But she wanted to kiss ass and be a friend of the show again on this show, so she let the opportunity drop.
oh,
But it's facts. I got her showing a whole nother network when she needed help. And she want to get over here and show her motherfucking ass.
Ooh.
She's getting on my nerves. Like, I literally, when I tell you, literally just was like,
girl.
Baby, when I tell you Candy was hot, and I don't blame her. If she did all of that for Marlo, and it wasn't that serious with the vibrating panties. If you didn't want to wear them, which I think Marlo did not, don't
Right.
wear them. Why are you so offended?
Because she ain't got a man to press the button.
Well, press it on yourself. That's all I can recommend for you, Marlo.
And let
That's
me
what I
tell y'all
recommend.
something. She was hot because Candy don't never open her mouth when she speaks. She always talks through her teeth. So for her to open her mouth that way, she was on fire. She was heated. You hear me?
I was just like, Marlo. Now, Marlo ain't came out and said nothing. I hope she done went and apologized to Candy because, girl, don't be trying to make a moment for yourself and drag Candy down like that. Now, Candy is not perfect by any means, but she's right. Her businesses, we watched her show, Candy in the Game.
Yes.
All Black people working there.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? From manager, operations manager on down.
Yep. Yeah.
No, so for her to do that, it was really trifling. And I didn't even know about Candy trying to help her get a job all those years when, because when Nene was on the show, that's how we got introduced to Marlo, was she was Nene's friend.
Exactly.
So the only reason you got a damn peach is because Nene ain't there and Portia ain't there.
Facts.
And they needed somebody to throw in that slot.
Girl.
Yeah, but I was proud of Candy. I was proud. Here goes Sixx. We need to see this Candy on the show,
Girl, we do. We need to see this Candy all the doggone time. All the time. You heard? Like, she, and I ain't saying that she don't check out on nobody because Candy don't hold her tongue. She don't hold her tongue with nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's just that she try to keep the peace a lot. And sometimes I be wanting her to just check out. Like she just checked out. Like that's what we've been wanting to hear. That's what we've been wanting to see. That's exactly it. So kudos to her about that whole situation. And for those of you who keep wanting Phaedra to come back, okay. Let me just say, because she was on the Wendy Williams show, and she was talking on the show, and they asked her about was she coming back, and what did she say?
Girls, Phaedra shady as hell.
Phaedra is shady.
Dr. J, get your girl.
Get your girl, Dr. J. Dr. J probably still ain't even in here. But get your girl, because Dr. J is probably the only one that is Team Phaedra that want her to come back on the Housewives of Atlanta, because nobody else really cares about her being in. And from what she's saying, she don't have time, but she over there on another Housewives Bravo, another Housewives episode on somebody else's episode. Housewives thing, and she talking about she in Dubai. She got stuff going on in Dubai because she got what she got. She sells sea moss.
Girl, she gonna say I'm yachting in Dubai, so we'll leave the girls in Atlanta on the Titanic. I was like, oh, so you trying to say the show is sinking?
Girl, look what they said in the chat. She can try and sell sea moss, miss, but she would never be able to be on the level of Candy, no matter how desperately she tries. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Joy says she like Phaedra too. Loved her shade throwing skills, missed it as well, and dude just missed it too. Oh, okay, he missed the shade. Well, I'm gonna let y'all listen to some of the stuff she said about the whole situation with her and Candy. Again, I do not own the rights to this. This is all off of Wendy Williams, the Wendy Williams show. Okay, child, this whole situation. Let's see what they say.
I've seen her out, but You know, I don't have, I mean, Candace's a great businesswoman, but, you know, that was 6 years ago.
It was.
You know, and so as you well know, I'm yachting in Dubai. So, you know, I'll leave the girls in Atlanta on the Titanic.
I got you.
So, you know.
Now, speaking of Dubai, you show.
She said she gonna leave the girls on the Titanic to let it sink.
Girl, I was like, that was shady. Because you know, they have been saying that the ratings have been down for the show. I actually have been enjoying the show. I like it.
Oh, yeah, I have.
It got enough shade for me, you know, and I know it got enough shade because otherwise 6'4" would be like, oh yeah, no, I ain't watching this now.
Girl, you know, I would be like, tune out. Let me tell you, it's been plenty of seasons I did not tune into the Housewives of Atlanta because it was just not given. But yeah, this has been given.
Six is shade-o-meter. If it's enough shade, she will watch.
Girl, I be all into it. I don't know why not. And y'all can check out the rest of it. I don't want to get flagged because we are on Facebook, but she didn't really say too much else about Candy after she said that whole situation. But let me tell you something. I think I was talking to Baba Joe, and Baba Joe said something like to the effect, well, don't. I think she was saying something about Candy doing with her businesses, being an attorney, and I said, well, let her people that she worked with tell it, especially Bobby Brown was one of her clients, said she didn't do Jack Diddley. She didn't do Jack Diddley.
Girl, Phaedra, I think Phaedra then gave up on being an attorney.
What about the morgue? The
mortuary.
The mortuary thing.
Girl, I'm assuming maybe that she owns it and got somebody working there. I'm assuming. I don't even know. I don't know what's going on with Phaedra. You know, sometimes I see Phaedra, she look like Phaedra. Sometimes she look like somebody different. I don't even know what's going on with her. Girl,
listen what they said in the damn chat. They said she got caught up like she was Sheree talking about joggers with that film flam. Electronic business, LOL. Phaedra, I adore you, but girl, bye. Anyone that owns or runs a company over in Dubai and can't articulate its needs to sit down somewhere.
Girl, you see the person below, Shaylene, say she's still lying and scamming. I see.
Y'all know she had them.
Babe.
Her and Apollo was doing some shady business.
Girl, you done let Apollo run off on you, Faye. Girl, Lord, Faye.
Get your peoples. What's going on?
Girl, that's a whole mess. But in other news on the ATL Housewives, y'all, this was sad. Like on the last episode, I don't know if y'all seen it, but Sheree had decided to coast on down to Philly from New York to have her, you know, to meet up with her boo, Tyrone. If y'all don't know, Tyrone was in jail. I don't know how many years, but I know Sheree stood by him like 5 years. So they was gonna meet at this little outdoor cafe. And child, that boy done stood Sheree up, y'all. She was sitting out there. She looked so sad in her fur coat. She kept hunching it up around her neck. You know, it was cold as shit out there. The lady brought her a drink. I think they brought her alcohol beverage. She said, I'll just take some hot tea. It's cold. I was like, but girl, he did not show up.
Girl.
So she sat out there. I think it was over an hour.
Girl, an hour and a half. And she sat there.
Yeah. And then he eventually the producers came over, and apparently his attorney had told him don't come there or something like that. And he had blocked Sheree. Now, this was hilarious to me. She decided to call up her daughter and say, what does it mean if the phone ring and then just go busy? Her daughter was like, oh, you blocked. Oh,
girl.
I was like, oh my God.
Girl,
so
crazy.
He sat around and blocked her after he had been on the phone with her while she was in the car on her way to Philly. It was really sad. I know we're laughing and joking, but I felt bad for Sheree in that moment. I feel like Tyrone was trying to embarrass her.
I don't feel nothing for Sheree.
I felt bad for her.
Why feel bad for her when we got a whole sitcom out here, Love After Lockup. Whole sitcom tell you how they be doing.
Apparently she ain't tuned in, so we
she
gotta
need
get her.
to, because they been telling the tea. They be talking to a whole bunch of women while they in jail. Sheree just the one that's been sticking around, putting money on the books, and he been talking to other girls and stuff. Now he got you stood up and all this other stuff. Now it did come out that he ended up getting in trouble with his parole officer, which is why he didn't show up. But still, you couldn't have let her know. She said she talked to you earlier that morning. You was over there like gung-ho, like everything hunky-dory.
Like she was literally in the car and she called him. So I was really disappointed. But also, they asked her about it on some of the blogs, and she said she's still with him. She ain't ready to let go.
Yeah, and that's what she said in this damn article. She over there still being stupid in love. Instead of drunk in love, she's stupid in love.
Girl.
Yes, I do have to do her like that. Yes, I do have to do, because she been with him for how many years?
Girl, I mean, I think it's been like 5 years.
5 years.
Of him being in jail while she was out here waiting. And she even said staying faithful and waiting. And he gonna do, you gonna do me like this.
Girl.
You gonna do me like this.
What did she say, son? She said that this wasn't his first time doing some messy stuff.
Yeah, she
so
did.
You sticking by him while he doing all of this messy stuff. That's on you.
Girl, and you know you in sad shape when the only person you got to call about this predicament is Kenya. Ooh. I was like, oh, you in sad shape, ain't you?
Cold-blooded.
Kenya was actually really nice to her. She was like, you want me to look for you a flight? What can I do to help? It was really nice, but
it was.
Ooh,
it was really
I think more than anything, besides her feelings being hurt, Sheree was embarrassed.
She was.
Yeah,
she was very embarrassed.
I would have definitely been embarrassed too. First of all, because you know, the night before he popped up, he was supposed to go up to New York so she could have a man with her, because it was kind of like a couples trip.
Right.
So he was supposed to come up. He couldn't come. So he popped up on FaceTime, and she was so excited about going to see him. And then for him to do her like that, I was like, ooh, well. Tyrone, why you embarrassed that girl?
Nisha said she was embarrassed, but not enough to leave behind where his ass need to be, where it's at. That's right.
Yeah. I mean, you know, he probably called her later on that night. He unblocked her and sweet talked her, you know.
Cold-blooded.
Girl, it's cold-blooded for real.
What else was going on in Housewives of Atlanta that was really good? Because I forgot. It was something else you said.
There was one more little tiff that happened on social media. That was with Drew and Sonia.
Okay.
Well, at the end, you know, at the end of the last episode, it wasn't the end, sometime in the last episode, Sonia decided that she wanted to talk to Drew about the way Drew has been handling herself, coming and whatever. She was like, she was saying that her and Drew were getting friendly and she don't like the way she wrote. So Drew was basically like, well, we been by ourselves. Why you have to talk to me like this? I mean, in front of everybody.
Right.
And so Sonia was like, well, when I came to your room earlier, you had a whole entourage. I think Drew was traveling with a makeup artist, a wardrobe stylist, a hairstylist. I mean, it was just ridiculous. She had like 5 or 6 people in her room. What in the world?
Girl.
So Sonia was like, since I think Kenya or maybe Sheree decided to say, you know, is there anything we want to talk about? She decided to bring it up right there, which I felt was appropriate. But anywho, they were talking, and then Sonia went on Candy's YouTube show, Speak on It.
Mm-hmm.
And she said that her and Drew weren't really friends.
So wait a minute. I thought the whole thing started because, you know, that Drew got this fitness company or something. And I mean, yeah, Drew got this fitness company. And what's I'm gonna call it? found out that she had plastic surgery and stuff done. So how is she, doing all this fitness thing, talking about this stuff work when she then got nipped and tucked? Ain't that what it all starts
Girl,
from?
that was Marlo and Kenya talking about that.
But it is between. Oh, okay. So it didn't have nothing to do with Sonya.
No, Sonya didn't really. Sonya was joking about it, though.
Okay.
Too. Sonya was joking about it, but that's not why Drew was upset with her. Drew was upset with her because she went on Candy's show and said that they weren't really friends. And that she didn't like how Drew was being shady. Like, with that whole assistant situation. Apparently, Drew's assistant used to work for Sheree, and he been coming back telling Sheree's business and yada, yada, yada. Right. So she felt like Drew is messy. So Sheree, so once Drew Sonya said that on Candy's podcast, then Drew came back and said, "Oh, we wasn't friends. Well, you didn't hesitate to call me when you had your, that accident,
that car accident." Yeah, she did call her like she was the next best thing to sliced bread.
Well, Drew was like, well, Sonya was like, my husband was out of town and I didn't call her to pick me up. We just happened to be on the phone and she offered. Well, that's part of being a friend. If you see your friend stranded outside the road, then you'll say, yeah, I'm gonna come and get you. So I don't really know if Sonya is just trying to make a name for herself. This is her first season, or if she and Drew are genuinely like beefing, but she said her and Drew only hung out a couple of times.
Well, you know how that reality TV be chopped and screwed, honey, making it look like they the best of friends because they done been out together with each other's husbands and all this other stuff. So you would think that they had some kind of friendship because you ain't coming around me or my husband if I ain't cool with you. Nah, fuck with all that.
Girl, that's what happened when you on a quote unquote reality show.
Facts.
But yeah, but that was all that was happening with them. I do have a couple more shows. Girl, this week we had started watching Sixx Sister Wife, girl. Now, 6'4". 6'4". What the people doing out here in these streets? That's all I'm asking. Baby,
what they been doing?
Girl, so Sixx Sister Wives, if y'all haven't watched it, is about basically it's men mostly that have a couple of wives, but they are looking for a new wife. So like they keep saying polygamous relationship. I would more call them polyamorous because a lot of them aren't even married. Polygamous, I think, is having multiple wives and stuff like that.
Right.
But you got your couples out here. The one that really caught my attention was that one right there in the middle. Him right there, that black guy right there. So apparently he done got with these two women. And to keep them from fighting over him or feeling any type of way, instead of one of them marrying him, he had them marry each other. So that's to keep down confusion in the relationship, So everybody got their name changed to his. Now he out here looking for him a third wife. So they out here trying to date this 21-year-old girl, which I feel is inappropriate. But it's legal.
Yeah.
So
she don't have no clue of what this is all about. She knew really to the whole thing. Yeah, you could tell she's a little naive and don't know what's going on or nothing. So
yeah, and then this first couple here, this man and a woman, they were on their last season. His wife was extremely upset about the whole situation. She was crying, she was trembling because they actually were married and got a divorce so that he could get engaged to his woman in Brazil so she could get the K-1 visa and come to the US. So they physically went to court and got a divorce just to stay together so he could do all this stuff.
That's crazy as heck. This whole thing is just crazy as heck. He said,
Girl,
yeah, she saw the story. The woman married each other, but took his last name. They both work and he doesn't. Yes, that's right.
girl, he stays home so he can study and learn. He's getting more knowledge as he goes along.
Having more
So
to
when they get back from their hard day at work, he can share the knowledge with them of what he's been studying all
what he
day.
been studying. Yeah, that's crazy.
And Karen said having more than one wife is illegal. Child, yeah, Karen. That's why I say it's more like polyamory, I guess, you know.
Well, if y'all need something to tune into, this is one of the ones we've been watching. The episodes quite interesting. It's on TLC. It started June 6th at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on TLC. So if you guys want to tune into it, this is season 4 of it. So it's very interesting.
It's definitely a study on life in America. No, I'm just playing.
Oh, bloody.
Yeah, but outside of that, let's see, what else did I watch? I don't know if any of y'all watch it, but they did have the season finale of Put a Ring on It last night, which was really interesting. You know,
I don't really follow. What have we been watching? Put a Ring on It.
You don't watch it.
Oh, okay, okay.
Joy mostly watch it. Joy, did you watch that, girl? But what it's about is like couples who are been together for a good while, and they go to this relationship counselor, and she puts them through different things like dating other people, different exercises, try to see if they're ready to proceed with marriage or if it's time to end the relationship.
Okay.
So they done went through the whole season, and one of the couples done went downhill, girl. Ken and Shorty. Lord, it went downhill. And I think she's saying that she came there with the intention of breaking up with him because she didn't want to be with him, but she felt like he wouldn't let her leave. She done tried to talk to his family and all of this, and apparently he wouldn't leave her alone. She making it seem like he was stalking her or something like that. Girl, she was on there degrading him, saying that he likes to date women that are out of his league and all kind of stuff, girl. It was really interesting to watch.
That's crazy.
But
Karen said it's not polyamory. They consider themselves married. Oh, they do.
Yeah, they do consider themselves to be married, but legally they ain't married, you know.
Nisha said ain't no way she needs to be in that white jacket. She would be left in Brazil. Well,
yeah, but
well, those are some good ones that if y'all are looking to see something going down, y'all need some new reality shows. Those are some of the ones we've been tuning in to check out. And y'all know Shawn come back and give y'all the update information on some of this reality tea. She's gonna stay focused, especially on the Housewives of Atlanta with Candy and Marlo.
But look, before we go, I know we running a long time, but I got one more.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Bad Boys of LA.
Oh God, da. That's my boy.
Now the show is over. They had their season finale where they finally released their video for "It's a Bad Boy." It's a bad boy, which you know Milan say it's a hit. So
I like it.
I like the song. I do too. I ain't gonna lie. It sounds pretty good.
Right.
But what I'm talking about is drama that happened outside of the show.
Do tell.
But Milan then up and decided that he is having auditions for a new show called Atlanta Bad Boys. So then Natalie came out. Natalie Nunn, she's the producer of the show. Came and released her own statement. And Natalie said, the Zeus Network has been made aware that Milan has issued a casting call for a show called Bad Boys Atlanta. The show is not affiliated with Zeus, and the use of the Bad Boy name in connection with the program is a violation of Zeus's exclusive intellectual property rights. Zeus must protect the use of its intellectual property, and as a result, has issued a cease and desist to Mr. Christopher pertaining to the unauthorized use of Zeus's trademark and other rights. It's a
girl.
Mr. Christopher's contract, as well as the contracts for Rio and Mulamo, who were promoting the show with him, contains an exclusivity. I don't know why I couldn't get that out. Period. Provision in which they agreed they would not appear on another reality TV program until June 23 without getting Zeus's written permission. Accordingly, Mr. Christopher, Rio, and Mulamo are not permitted to appear on another reality series at this time. We apologize for any confusion surrounding the next installment of Bad Boys franchise, and yada, yada, yada. Well, Sixx, I don't know if you got that video or if you need me to send it to you, but
see if this is it.
That fight, and that happened 4 hours before that fight.
It?
Like, that's the latest. I'm trying to figure out why would y'all
not this one. You got it. Okay, send it to me because he checked out on her.
Hey,
I thought this was it because let's see. No,
well, it was a short clip. So I was just trying to see if I could find a shorter one so you don't have to scroll through it. Hold on, I'm gonna send it to you.
Oh, well, it looked like Michelle then posted something about Nate in UK.
Oh well.
Well.
All right, I sent that to your inbox.
Okay. Yes, hunty. Let's pull this up. Yeah. All right. So this is Mulan Christopher's Instagram page. And he checked out on Miss Dunn.
Dear Zeus, dear Lemuel Plumber, dear Natalie Nunn. Sweetie, you don't own the rights to a fuck ass thing. It's a Bad Boys movie, Bad Boys Records, and has been tons of motherfucking Bad Boys TV shows before you even came out with motherfucking Bad Boys LA. So releasing a statement saying your intellectual property, you don't have any intellectual property that has anything to do with Bad Boys Atlanta, which has actually been copyrighted and trademarked by me. So go mind your motherfucking business, bitch. And with that being said, make sure you guys come out to June 18th for the Bad Boys Atlanta casting call. Make sure you click on MCTV Streaming Network and fill out your applications so you guys can come out and have the opportunity to be on a new show.
Well, he said what he said, okay? And he made sure to tag exactly who he was talking about, okay? He tagged everybody.
And since then, I have heard not a peep from Miss Natalie regarding that show. I was like, oh, okay. All right.
Yes. Absolutely nothing.
Oh,
well.
But yes, that is all of my shows for this week.
Yeah.
But I'll be back. And y'all let me know if there's any show y'all watching that y'all think is good, because I check out any of them,
girl. Shawn will watch just about everything. She gives stuff an opportunity. Unlike myself, it's 10 minutes. That's it. I can't do it. I can't do it. If you ain't give me nothing in 10 minutes to let me keep coming back, then what are we doing? What are we doing? But yeah, so Shawn is really been, getting into the reality information and bringing the tea to y'all. If y'all got anything, comment below that you want her to check out, she'll check out and tell you if it's worthy or not. Because some of this stuff is not worthy. Okay, I'm just letting y'all know.
Some of it ain't good, but girl, I will check it out and see what's up.
Yeah. And sidebar conversation too, Shawn. I know a lot of people are still waiting on this information about Nada LIE. Let the record reflect that we have been gathering documents and deets, because when we come with this, we're bringing all of the information up front. Okay. So it's taking a little bit longer than I anticipated, but that's okay, because when we bring it out, we want to be able to show receipts.
Bring them out.
Proof.
Bring them out.
Exactly.
Bring them out.
So,
yeah, it's on the way, definitely on the way. And for the people in here that may have participated in her investment line, if y'all want to participate, I know Sixx is gonna let people submit receipts or come up and say what they want to say too.
Yeah. Because this has been an ongoing thing for what, 5 years now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. And I ain't heard nothing. And from, you know, from what I see on what Shantae posted on her page, honey, she tagging her, asking her what's up, because you know the website is no longer there.
Girl, she ain't about to do nothing but get blocked. That's all.
That's all right. But you know, if you ain't at it, you ain't at them, you ain't talking about them. So that's how we roll. Add them when you talking about them. Okay. So we'll make sure.
I thought Sixx was strict. You strict. She talking about she gave him into the first commercial.
Who said that?
Nisha.
Nisha, you call like, no, I give him enough opportunity to give me what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't, like, you know, in the first 10 minutes of a show, whether or not it's worthy. You know.
Well, you know what? I can say that there have been shows that I've watched where the first 10 minutes, like when I first started watching Snowfall, I had to watch like 3 episodes before it really started making sense. I started it over. I kept hearing Joy talk about it. So I was like, okay, I got to sit down and watch it. So I started it, you know, a couple of times. But once I did, girl, it got good.
Right. But see, y'all told me about it, but now they so many seasons, right? They got a lot of seasons, right? So it's like, I told y'all, I remember when Power came out and everybody was talking about Power, but I had not invested. And then one of my friends was like, girl, you need to check out Power. And I was like, okay, well, let me go in. They was up like 4 seasons or something like that, 4 or 5 seasons. Do you know how long I had to go through? And then when I got caught up and was ready for the next episode for them to release and drop it and stuff like that, I was tired as hell trying to catch up. It was good, I ain't gonna lie, but it did give me what I was looking for in that first episode within the first 10 minutes. It grabbed me and kept me, because trust and believe, I don't care what nobody say. If that first episode, 10 minutes, didn't give me what I was looking for, I would not have tuned in and watched all of them seasons. Flat out.
I definitely feel you on that.
And I did it with Power and I did it with Scandal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nisha said, right. That's why they get until the first commercial. If it ain't enjoying my snacks, they ain't a hit. Say it again. Say it again. Like, I don't want to waste my time. I just don't. And you know, my meter reader for whether it's good or not in the first 10 minutes is got a real high percentage. Okay, like I'm still in the 90s. When I say, oh, that's some garbage, it's some garbage. Okay, now it's something that it's something that didn't slip through the cracks or whatever, and then I go back and you know, or Shawn to say, oh no, you will like that Sixx, you got to give it a little bit of more time, you know what I'm saying? And then I might go back and be like, yeah, that really was good, you know what I'm saying? But it's very few that slip through the cracks. When I shut it down, I shut it down. Ain't no going back most of the time unless somebody recommended, and it got to be somebody that's recommended that I know that guy, you know what I like and know what to keep me up on it. Because other than that, why are you recommending this and you know it's not really good? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So don't come recommending that dilly D to me if it ain't good. And that's just the truth. So
yeah. I feel you on that.
So, all right. Yes, we are done, my customers. We are at the end of everything. Shout out to Shawn the Gossip for giving us the reality tea scoop. You know what I'm saying? So we try to bring to you some of the reality shows that's out here popping and giving you the lowdown and what's good, what's not, and all of the back stories, honey, because it's a lot of stuff that's going out here in these Twitter streets, these Instagram streets that is not making it to these, you know, reality shows, honey. Like that Candy and Marlo stuff, I was here for it. Okay.
Girl, you hear me? When I saw that, I was like, oh, I was on my way to sleep. I perked back up like, oh, well.
Exactly. Like it's really time to get this going and get it popping. I'm here for it. Y'all know, I told y'all Candy speak through her teeth. She had her mouth wide open for this. Okay. She was ready for Marlo. She was ready for Marlo. So we gonna go on and let y'all go. We'll see y'all in the chat like we always do. And y'all know, don't forget, comment below if y'all want the discussion to keep going. And we will see y'all in the chat. Peace.
Bye, everybody. Bye.